Like and subscribe now, or you're gonna have bad luck this week.
More than 30,000 different species roam the Earth's oceans and bodies of fresh water. The beauty of the many fish species is highlighted in fish stores, aquariums, and in-home collections. Some species, however, have darker, more terrifying aspects. In this video, we are going to show you some of the deadliest ocean animals known to humans. Watch out for the first one, as it will literally give you chills. The great white shark. The ocean's most scary and dangerous predator is also one of its biggest sea creatures that have ever been caught. The white shark, commonly called the great white shark or the white pointer, is a species of large mackerel shark that can be found in the coastal surface waters of all major oceans. There are conflicting reports as to the largest white shark, but it is thought to be about 20 feet. While white sharks in the 20-foot range have been measured, lengths of 10 to 15 are more common. White sharks are found throughout the world's oceans in most temperate waters in the pelagic zone. Places white sharks have been seen in the United States include off California and the East Coast, where they spend winters south of the Carolinas and summers in more northerly locales. The white shark is listed as vulnerable on the red list of sea animals. The stonefish. The next predator on our list has camouflage beyond compare, which adds to your danger if you happen to come across this super venomous creature, like a stonefish. Let us introduce you to the stonefish, also known as the most venomous fish in the world. These fellows might not be more than 30 to 40 centimeters long, but they are living proof of the fact that you don't have to be great in order to be a threat. The venom of the stonefish can cause excruciating pain, temporary paralysis, and even heart failure. Good thing there are some pretty effective antidotes available, right? The reassuring fact for divers is stonefishes won't actually attack you. These creatures use their venom only as a defensive mechanism, and kill their prey with quick attacks instead. The moray eel. Moray eels differ from other eels in having small, rounded gill openings and generally lacking pectoral fins. Their skin is thick, smooth, and scaleless, while the mouth is wide and the jaws are equipped with strong, sharp teeth, which enable them to not only seize and hold their prey, but also inflict serious wounds on their enemies, including humans. They are apt to attack humans only when disturbed, but then they can be quite vicious. Moray eels are usually vivid markings or coloured. They generally do not exceed a length of about 1.5 meters, but one species, Therosia maximus of the Pacific, is known to grow about 3.5 meters long. Now that's a long eel. Morays are eaten in some areas of the world, but their flesh is sometimes toxic and can cause illness or death. One species of moray, mackerel helena, found in the Mediterranean, was a great delicacy of the ancient Romans and was cultivated by them in seaside ponds. The saltwater crocodile. Saltwater crocs are one of the most dangerous sea creatures out there. These monsters are found from the eastern India to Southeast Asia and northern Australia. Saltwater crocs eat anything they can bite, from water buffalo to fish, and even sharks, as they have a large appetite. They are affectionately referred to as salties by Australians, yet there is little to be affectionate about when it comes to these giants. They are responsible for more attacks on humans than any other croc. Nile crocs tend to be more about the same size as saltwater crocs, but have a stronger bite. Nile crocs eat mainly fish, but like their cousins, they will attack anything dumb enough to cross its path. This includes zebras, birds, and even small hippos. Yes, even hippos aren't safe from them. Sea snakes. Snakes on land are scary, sure, but when it comes to the fear factor, sea snakes are on an entirely different playing field. Take the dubious sea snake for instance. This Australian serpent is the most venomous sea snake out there, and one of the top 3 most dangerous snakes in the world. And if snakes makes your skin crawl, you'll relate to these 20 childhood fears that stick with you until adulthood. The tiger shark. The tiger shark is a species of requiem shark. It's a large macro predator, capable of attaining a length of over 5 meters. Populations are found in many tropical and temperate waters, especially around the Pacific Islands. Its name derives from the dark stripes down its body, which resemble a tiger pattern, but fades as the shark matures. The tiger shark is a solitary and mostly nocturnal hunter. It is noticeable for having the widest food spectrum of all sharks, with a range of prey that includes crustaceans, seals, squids, turtles, sea snakes, dolphins, and other smaller sharks. This picture is also from an encounter between a tiger shark and a hammerhead shark. It is considered a near-threatened species due to its finning and fishing by humans. The tiger shark is second only to the great white shark in the recorded fatal attacks on humans. The box jellyfish. Whilst looking innocent enough, the box jellyfish happens to be one of the ocean's deadliest animals. The most dangerous members of this class of jellyfish are usually confined to the Indo-Pacific Ocean, but other less dangerous members can be found throughout the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. From the box jellyfish class, it's the Crinigix flicker, Crinigi bonsai, and the Malokinga species that are the most venomous. Stings from these little carnivores are extremely painful to humans and can be fatal if left unattended. Even less venomous species can still be potentially fatal to children. Each of their tentacles is packed with harpoon-like shaped microscopic injectors specifically adapted to inject venom into their prey upon contact. The box jellyfish venom causes their prey cells to become porous, causing potassium leakage that eventually causes hypoglycemia. This can lead to heart failure, and death can ensue as quickly as 2 to 5 minutes after exposure. The Portuguese man-o'-war. The species is as weird as the name sounds. Portuguese man-o'-war is found in the Antarctic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. Its long tentacles deliver a painful sting, which is venomous and powerful enough to kill fish and even humans. Many might assume it's for a true jellyfish, but it's actually a combination of different organisms. The whole jellyfish is a single organism, like most species in the world. It's just that the man-o'-war is a weird species. It's a colonial organism made up of many specialized animals of the same species, called zoophods or polyphids. These polyphids are attracted to one another and psychologically integrated. To this extent, they cannot survive independently, creating a symbiotic relationship, requiring each polyp to work together and function like an individual animal. It might be the greatest form of teamwork that anyone can witness. The blue-ringed octopus. At first glance, the blue-ringed octopus seems completely harmless. It's vibrantly colored, smaller than a candy bar, and doesn't look like it could hurt a fly. But in reality, according to the folks at the Ocean Conservatory, this small sea creature has the venom 1,000 times more powerful than cyanide. And at any given time, it's carrying enough to kill 26 humans in just minutes. Yes, you heard that right. The venom will paralyze you until you stop breathing. So if you see one of these, stay far away. Obviously, if you spot it. The cone snail. When thinking about the most dangerous sea creatures, snails are quite unlikely to come to mind. Cone snails are only 10 to 15 centimeters long and look quite innocent, but a single drop of their venom is said to be enough to kill 20 humans. If you are an enthusiastic shell collector, we recommend that you handle these fellows with care. Cone snails don't aggressively chase their prey, but rather harpoon it with their hollow teeth and inject lethal venom through them. Cone snails can be met in the deep reefs of water, all the way from the Indian and Pacific Oceans to the Caribbean and Red Seas, and also along the coasts of Florida. But the ones lurking in the Indo-Pacific regions tend to have more harmful toxins than others. We recommend not to try your luck anywhere near these creatures though. The nickname for cigarette snail delivers from the fact that after they sting you, you'll have just enough time to smoke a cigarette before you die. The Great Barracuda. Measuring up to 6 feet in length and armed with a terrifying array of super sharp teeth, the torpedo-like barracuda is more than capable of inflicting serious injuries. There are actually 22 species of barracuda, but it's only the Great Barracuda that has been known to attack humans. The barracuda's diet consists mainly of small to medium-sized fish. It uses its lightning speed and ambush tactics to catch them. Many of the recorded attacks on humans seem to be involved shiny objects such as jewelry or even diving knives. Apparently, the barracuda is attracted to these, fusing them with prey fish and striking. Such attacks can leave the victim with deep gashes, often resulting in nerve and tendon damage, or in the worst cases severing blood vessels. These injuries can require hundreds of stitches to patch up. On rare occasion, barracudas have been known to leap out of the water and cause serious injuries to people in boats. One recent case in Florida left a female canoeist fighting for her life after suffering broken ribs and a punctured lung after a barracuda attack. Stingrays. Do you know what kind of predator was responsible for the death of world-famous crocodile hunter Steve Irwin on the coast of Australia in 2006? The cold-blooded killer was an Australian bull ray, one of the largest species of stingray. But calm your nerves, fellow divers. Your chances of being attacked by a stingray are next to nothing. That is to say, stingrays don't actually hunt for divers and swimmers. You will be stung by a stingray only if you step on it, and it will defend itself using its sting. We recommend you watch your step, since the venom of these creatures is extremely painful, and some stingray species can be fatal to humans. But if Steve Irwin didn't remove the stinger, he would have been fine. Which one of these animals did you find the most fascinating? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.